Once the pride of the nation, the railways in Argentina have fallen into a chronic state of disrepair. Workers here repair trains that in many cases are nearly 40 years old. Many people here have never seen brand new trains join the fleet in over 30 years of service. That's now changing. With a German engine, these trains built in China are renewing the fleet of aging trains.
But Argentina has long distance. It's a country made for trains, so we need to recover the trains.
The Ministry of Transport says this investment is long overdue. Lemos, who oversees freight trains, says that 45% of the 9,000 kilometres of track are in a state of disrepair, and that in recent years, increasingly less freight has been transported on trains.
The cargo trains for the Argentine is a very important way of transport. We only transport 4% of our cargoes by train, which it should be more than 20%.
Over the coming months, 107 locomotives and over 3,000 carriages in total are due to arrive from China. Drivers are currently putting the trains through its paces in the initial tests. Under the guise of the Belgrano plan, these new trains will run on the lines in the north of the country. The ambitious Belgrano plan is a cornerstone of the government's policy to reboot the economy in the northern provinces of Argentina by investing in the railways and reversing decades of decline. At the Drivers' Union in Buenos Aires, these men have seen the decline of the railways firsthand. They travelled to China during the process of purchasing trains that would be made for Argentina, and while they welcome the investment, they're cautious about how soon improvements will likely be seen.
New trains doesn't mean the system will improve enormously.
Better known as Manolo, Ricardo Banegas has worked on the railways for 36 years.
There is no integral plan to develop the railways. The decline has been across the board, in telecommunications, infrastructure, and the trains themselves. They have decided to buy new trains, but our infrastructure is the same as 60 or 70 years ago. Some communication systems are 80 or 100 years old.
New trains are one of the first steps to renewing this country's decrepit railway network. Work on improving the lines has begun, but the scale of the task of renewing Argentina's railways is as vast as the country itself. Joel Richards, CGTN, Argentina.